Meditation plus visualization is equal to manifestation. When you have understood this formula through your own experience, you have become a master. You have become a Jagat Guru. Only visualization without meditation will not manifest. The more you do meditation, the better your visualization will be, and the better your visualization, the better your manifestation will be. Visualization means the mind power. Meditation means soul power. Soul power plus mind power is equal to manifestation. Meditation is soul power. It's not mind power. You have removed the mind, and you are with the soul. Soul is a chip of God. Meditation is God's power. Visualization is your power, the mind's power. is equal to manifestation. We want to manifest. We are all creators. A creator means we must create something. It doesn't come to us. We have to create it from within. So that manifestation is a function of a creator. When you are able to manifest according to your wishes, then you understood that yes, you are a creator. Chandaji manifested this 40 days program for everybody. He committed himself for it. He said, I will do it. Then it has been done now. He wanted to manifest this whole program, 40 days program. Years of meditation he did. Then he visualized, I must do something. Meditation is God utilizing your own power, God's power as God. But visualization is using your mind power. Both are equally important. The soul power and the mind power is equal to manifestation. Whatever you want. This is a formula for everybody. Because everybody wants to manifest something. They want something in life. Abundance, newness, miracles, bliss, health, happiness are there for everybody. But those it is specifically for those people who have done a lot of meditation and a lot of visualization.
Good morning, friends and masters. Very warm welcome to day 15 of Presence program. I, Preeti Agarwal, congratulate you all for completing 2 weeks of this program. And please congratulate me also for completing exactly 5 years with Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. So my story began when my father left his body on 25th October 2020. And near 10th November, Chandra sir's voice came into my life as a rescuer. Chandra sir's voice saved me from falling in darkness. I was reborn and found my spiritual father. My deeply gratitude to Chandra sir and Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. This meditation is a gift given to me by my father when he left his body. After that 10th November 2020, I never looked back and kept on finding more new things every day. Friends, you would have surely heard the story which Chandra sir generally shares, mountains are mountains and rivers are rivers. If you have heard, you can correlate my next incident which I'm going to share with you. Else, please hear this story from Chandra sir in future sessions surely. To explain what is this third phase I'm going, I will narrate this bizarre incident that happened to me just recently. During this Diwali, my husband selected few gifts for few friends, but he could not give it. So I decided to go and give soon after the Diwali to one friend. I took the gift and with some food for that friend and reached to the 4th floor. But I recall it's not her apartment over here. I went to 5th floor, but I rang already the bell of that particular apartment. I know it's surely not her house. Her house was on 8th floor, I recalled it, but some other friend opened the door. And I was standing with a gift, which surely I have to hand over to her. I handed over to her. And she started sharing about her father-in-law, who was in old age home. He was not talking at all. He was 87 years old. And she said recently we visited him 2 weeks back and he was not talking. He's not doing anything. He's just holding their hands when they met him, not sharing anything. And it was very difficult to get rid of the hand. He was not leaving it. So I left. Why? I was thinking why I went there, why was that gift meant for her or why. And I thought about the uncle also. Actually, we stayed with that uncle 3 years back for 2 days with him only. And he was full of life. He took care of us so well. And then as Chandra said, is it Bhavroga or what? He is 87, he is distressed, but still he is in the body. Why he's not, I'm just thinking why he's not able to leave his body. Next morning, early morning, we got the news that he left his body. I could not understand anything. But now I accept the life as it comes to me without putting my brain into it. I have many incidents that's happening with me, which I cannot understand, but I'm doing it as an instrument. I think some power want me to do it. And if I will start sharing, there are, I think, weeks will go because every day there is some incident in my life now. But now I am in that phase, like I accept it as it is coming to me. Now I would like to welcome our mentor and teacher Chandra sir and increase our knowledge with his wisdom. Over to Chandra sir.
Happy fifth birthday, Preeti madam. Events happen. Some we understand, many we don't understand. You're doing the right thing. Who knows? His wish may have been to meet you. That was fulfilled through his intention. Your friend's father, whoever. Venik is happy that you have 5 years journeyed into finding your true self. And thank you for sharing. Happy morning, Defense and Masters. Great afternoon, evening. In meditation, in spiritual understanding, life and death, we must be able to give equal weightage. Equal weightage. We must be able to be equanimous. Life is okay, death is okay. Success is okay, failure is okay. High is okay, low is okay. Understanding something is okay, not understanding and going with it is okay. For everything, we are in this okay state. I'm okay. It is okay. And I'm in a no problem state. It's no problem. That's no problem. That's called equanimity. That's called samadhi. Many definitions to samadhi, but being in the sama state, equanimous state. And the meditation being the accelerator is always giving us experiences to experience to go into that state. That's very natural. If my intention is to know myself, my intention is to be in the moksha or the no suffering state, then one must see every event with equanimity. And so then, how do I know? How do I train myself? And I need to experience something. And so then these events do come more and more and more in every phase to learn and to grow through it. So it's called accelerator. Meditation, yoga is the fifth spiritual science theory that we will discuss about the creation, process, and model in the last week of this program. So at the beginning, there's been a honeymoon period. A lot of things happen. A lot of things unwanted will strip off. The negative reality that gets created for us gets stripped off completely, slowly. There's no more that. Then we get aligned to the field, to our purpose. So the second thing happens. The third thing then is becoming and then training ourselves to be in the equanimous state, nirvana state, which is to be equanimous to everything here as an experience, so we don't feel sorrow, sadness, suffering. And then second thing is parinirvana state, which is we accept death and life equally. We celebrate death. Some cultures celebrate death.
equally. As much as you welcome a baby with a chocolate and a cake, you must be able to welcome death also as someone who's transitioned to a greater life. That understanding must come. That understanding must come that I've never lost anything and nobody ever died. That's why the word death has a very limited meaning. And we use the word vacated, the body, moved somewhere. It's only the body that died, but the person hasn't. So while this program will help us train ourselves towards science of life significantly, but it will give enough clues to go towards studying the science of death, science of dying. It's not about just being only with positivity. It's about understanding. Positivity is also to understand that there's no negative. That's just an experience. So good to understand your story, Preeti ji. Those experiences that continue to happen. Consciousness is so intelligent. It is putting always in any given situation to fulfill our manifestations, to make us learn, while it also helps the same in the same situation, everybody involved also to go through their vicious manifestation, their learnings, which means dissolving the karma. All happen in every given situation. In every given situation, it is trying to maximize that situation to be experienced by as many people who are relevant to be experienced, either to dissolve the karma or to increase and go into the future that's the desired. Both of them happen. So this week, dear friends, talking about creation or manifestations is knowing the science of creation process. First of all, how things are created. How anything that we are looking to have is coming into our life and how it's going away. And then if there is an how known of the process, then we also understand what if I do to meet the how. Understanding the basics of this process of creation, and then what can I do towards being in the how of it? What is causing things to happen? Then how can I learn and become, and how can I master that, the process of creation? That will be the basis for our current week of manifestation science, we call it. And there are a few fundamental understandings of it. Patrice laid it out already, saying soul power and mind power, and bring them together, then manifestation is happening. As we elaborate these points around the concept of 5 sutras, and then before that we also understand the creation process. Today is that after meditation. So relax yourself. Let's go into the meditation practice, friends. Tomorrow is Patrice's birthday, November 11th. Greatest inspiration that has been to thousands and thousands of people around the world. Thousands and thousands and thousands of the people around the world. And it's been that way to me, to Vani, to many, 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 many Buddha CEOs. And so it is an inspiration day of the great masters. We remind ourselves of their greatest inspiration of how they could live for everyone, how they could live effortlessly, easily, and then could live that for everybody most naturally, while not necessarily minimizing anything of what they had to experience. And then how courageously Patriji, particularly as a Zen master, is able to bring the truth out courageously and also in the most simplest form. No complaints, no judgments. Our mind power, soul power, very simple, manifestation simplified. Anti-spirituality is called no complaints, no judgments. Manifestation, no complaints, no judgments equal to anti-manifestation. If we understand and then just practice that, manifestation will happen. Just practice these two words. And then we live with those two words for the life, then manifestation will happen automatically because it's exactly opposite of the manifestation principles. So he entire lifetime focused on giving things that we miss and then apply so that we see immediate result in the day, and then automatically things start coming to us because we're removing the blocks. We're helping ourselves to go into higher modes. When we remove these, when you apply these words, no complaints, no judgments, when they're not there, we're in a great mood, great emotion. That means we are with ourselves. So many aspects that this Grandmaster is able to give in the most simplest way without necessarily putting too many constructs and theories. And so we will dedicate our programs tomorrow, in addition to meditation, knowing more about this master, someone who deeply, deeply, deeply influenced me. And at some level, everything that I say and speak or share is direct, in most cases, directly influenced by him, and then a few cases indirectly. There are people that he referred, books that he asked me to read that we read, and through that we learn. And then personalized. And so we will utilize these opportunities on these birthdays and death days as inspiration. So tomorrow is that. So let's go into our practice once again, dear friends. We're doing breath meditation. Our goal is to rest the mind and be in that state of restfulness for as long as you can. And then we do this by observing our natural, normal breath as you see in the picture. Sitting down in the chair or on the floor comfortably, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap, closing your eyes. Be in a very relaxed state. Cross your feet at ankle, cross-legged, depending on where you're sitting. And with eyes closed, observe your natural breath. When we observe breath, our mind becomes empty and go into the greater emptiness slowly. And then observe whatever happens to you in that state of emptiness. It's called meditation experiences. And in case you have thought, bring your attention back to the breath. And again, observe the breath. And start the process all over. This is called breath meditation. This is what we mean meditation process. Everything else is auxiliary process, but observing the breath to empty ourselves and be in that empty state is the meditation process. This is sufficient to empty the mind, rest the mind. Now, prior to doing it, we do a process called heart elevation. As you see, just follow my guidance for this, which is making it conducive for breath meditation. This itself is not the meditation process. It is only making the breath meditation conducive. Relax yourself, dear friends. With your eyes closed, relax your body. Scan your body from head to toe, relaxing every part of it. As you scan every part of your body, relaxing into it, be with that organ, connect with ourselves. I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area, and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life, with its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy. Can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath at that point. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind, observe the breath, and allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought, calming, relaxing,
As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy and blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. we are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? Whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes.
Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. When we become meditators, we become co-creators. Creator, co-creator. If we are the field, if we are the Brahmand, then it must mean that it is not just somebody is only creating and we're not. That we are always at the mercy of something. that we have no powers whatsoever. The thinking only will go away. Creation, our manifestation, to be able to experience things are happening through desire. It happens when we have a desire. First, there is knowledge, enhancements of knowledge. With that, our mind expands, and so there is a thought coming out of it. A thought leads to some point into a desire, maybe. Desire to do this program. But the knowledge sufficient is required to think about it, and then after having sufficient thinking, then something comes out of it. Okay, so this is for me. I wish to do this. I wish to attend this. So desire comes. Without the desire, and the desire comes is when then the process of manifestation starts. Intentions happen. Everyone, there's a desire, and then from a desire there is an intention, intentionality, which is directly proportionate to the amount of power that we have to will it to motivation. If I had the desire that we must build a great enterprise software, I was motivated, I was inspired when I was working in computer industry. Very early on in my career, I was resolving a problem for Boeing, software problem, because they were using a company software then. It was in the early 90s. There's a big company by then too, of course. And so when I was working on a problem, overnight working on it, and the next morning I was able to find what the issue was. And then later, by that evening, when the management came and said, they were able to do something miraculous for this organization because its SAP systems or whatever system, the ERP systems are going down erratically. And so this thing worked and then helped. There's that understanding seeded. A lot of thinking happened that time. And so that understanding, that event seeded some desire into me and say, okay, this is nice, there are issues are there, so we can solve, we can write something with the talent that I had. Desire to develop a huge software, greater software happened. There is also the seeding when a desire that, I will develop, I will start, I will be there with some set of people to develop software for enterprise. That was a seeding to do enterprise software significantly. Then it of course, but the desire was there that I must build some software. I was in software, but I must build a software. By myself came as I learned more. It's a natural process. As I learned more, having been associated with some folks who were living in California Bay Area, that how tiny companies, small companies, some of them are growing, how they are adding value, how it's possible that what I was doing is no lesser, that I too can be part of an organization to create something, an original software that we can do. So the desire to start something by myself happened as I've been exposed to more knowledge. But the desire was essential for me to think about and said, I wish to start. Everything starts with having a desire. That's why we call it soul is a bundle of desires. And a soul is a dissatisfied entity, always. Because without a desire, there is no creation, and we are constantly creating. Without a desire, there is no creation. We're constantly creating with the desire. Desire leads towards intention, and intentions start manifesting. Sometimes you go into visualization from intention so that it becomes even accelerated, more clearer manifestation. Patriji, when he talked about pyramid meditation channel, somebody has to have that desire to create a meditation channel 24/7 beaming meditation information that I had to get from somebody, and so it came from him. The grandmasters only desired about things for the others. And everyone who becomes a meditator becomes a grandmaster eventually, and so then they will think only for others. And so you had to think about it. In the beginning, when I talked about it, like some of the people said, well, Sari is asking for a TV or Sari is asking for a channel. It's not a joke. Because a channel, a meditation channel, a full-fledged channel, requires a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of things. But then he could think and say, we must have a channel. We must have channels where meditation not only is given in one language, but given in every language. But he used to say from the beginning, every time I met him, I wish to see this information in 1,000 Indian and world languages. He's talking publishing, because a lot into publishing, translating and giving this to this person, that person to translate in their local language so that it is available. This beautiful information of meditation, a simple breath meditation, the simple new age spiritual science is available. Something that we're talking now, that desire leads towards creation. And right understanding leads towards right thought, leads towards right desires, and so then right creation. Wrong understanding, or limited understanding towards limited thoughts or limited creation. And so he thought about it, he talked about it, he had the desire, so he talked about it. He had the desire that this information must go in 1,000 world languages. Then, along the way, that thing changed into, as technology transformed, the intention, essence is same, that it must be given in all languages. Now came so many pyramid meditation channels. But somebody has to hold on to the desire. And then the desire leads towards an intention to actually see. There are many have just stopped at the desire, and the desire moves into an intention to actually see it. Intention to actually see is more when we have more power, willpower. We are motivated enough about it, and so then we see the desire come through with greater intentionality. No matter what, he talked about pyramids. They have happened. So many pyramids. When I was doing first pyramid in Bangalore, big mega pyramid, before it even completed, halfway through, just about halfway through, 2007, we have not even completed the whole pyramid fully yet. We had the desire that we need to start another one in Hyderabad, another big one. Then I went and asked, why start a second one? We are struggling here to get money for this first one. His snappy answer was that if you want children, do you wait for one child to go for 20 years before you give birth to another child? The process, natural process, is to seed them and they'll grow, they'll come, they sprout. Sprouting happens, growing happens. And so then that's a different concept. But then the fundamental thing, essence, was that he dreamt of pyramids. I dreamt of software company, it happened. The desire was there. Sometime 23, out of nowhere, this concept of conference of meditation leaders came. It's not that it was there. Long ago, that desire was seated in me that corporate events must happen for meditation. Meditation leaders who practice must come in and then share. Before that, at Pyramid Valley, spiritual scientists were coming, talking about deeper spiritual science information, life after death, astral travel, channeling. Many concepts were being talked about as spiritual scientists coming together. When I was doing those events, the desire sprouted then. And then somewhere around 2015 or so, I started talking about and saying we will do these events for corporates. And then, but kept on it. The desire to see some events with corporate leaders coming together is there. But it became solidified. I didn't leave it. And every time that we would have conversations at Pyramid Valley in boardrooms at a back end, we would say we will have one day big corporate events of leaders coming together and talking about meditation. We'll have it. So some motivation came, and we thought about organizing conferences 2023. Then there is many people simultaneously must have thought about it. Nagendra was thinking about perhaps much later. Rakesh was thinking about it. Sai Kripa always was thinking about it, I'm sure. And then Karthikeya must have definitely thought about bringing many people together to it. And so when multiple people think about the same thing, their desires, then they collapse into an experience. Sometimes whatever you're feeling and thinking, you have desire, you'll share with somebody and say, oh, that's also what I was also thinking about. That's because that means there are simultaneously, we as consciousness are desiring to experience something. And so those come together soon. And so since the time we were desired of having events, we've already done 2 global conferences and 7 regional conferences under 2 years. We're proud of ourselves, but it happens. The desires led towards many Buddha Seva chapters, taking and beautifully owning it, to organize the conferences. Success, failures are all there. How successful it is based on your own measurement of what it is. But we always created an impact. And every time somebody came through that conference, to introduce it to many people, that's our objective. So the desire to do conferences kept growing, and we're doing one more now. Along the way, now the desire takes into different shapes. Now we're doing symposium of meditation leaders. Simultaneously, We started as one desire, one at a time. Now, Buddha Saves Worldwide will do, if not more, at least 10 simultaneous symposiums on World Meditation Day, December 21st. It grows. Ever grateful to all Buddha Sevas who are constantly thinking, and how do I share this to others? How do I share this knowledge to others? But it starts with the desire, dear friends. Desire leading to intentionality, and then it happens. In an experiment at Harvard, when a group of senior citizens were asked to stay in the resort, and they stayed in a resort which was decorated to be 20 years back in time. And so then, when they were there in that environment, 1 week later, they're behaving as if they're very young. 20 years back in time, it was decorated. So they were fundamentally getting memories of this 20-year-old when they were there younger. They're getting the memories. Okay, that memories that are being kept given to them during the stay of that 1 week where they're vacationing in that resort led them to start desiring that, okay, then I'm becoming younger. Led them to start feeling good about doing, eating more, playing more. The desire started sprouting. And so then by the time they finish that week, they're actually behaving like a 20-year younger in time. Just a week. Just the information that is coming to them as they saw a 20-year-old racket, which is not 20-year-old racket, the racket that was there, which appeared like their younger days, but reminding their younger day memories, made them to start intending, desiring that, okay, I can play more, I can eat more, I can dance more. And so then all of that changed for them. That experiment was about seeing how your thoughts and your intentions, your feelings change you. And so they were motivated enough to be part of the research to go there and then do that. And so they had this fundamental understanding, intentionality that I will go maybe, but then the moment they got there, the environment, the information that is pouring into them, constantly reminding of their younger age when they were younger, youthful. Because 20 years before, that was their youthful. And so then all of that came in that moved them into a desire and say, I am going to be younger. And they became younger that quickly. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. This is also called thought power. One of the fundamental concepts of how creation happening is through a thought. Thought leading to a desire, desire leading towards intention. Things happen. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. What you think and feel is what you create. Preeti ji had a desire to teach yoga, so she taught yoga. I was reading a message from one of her masters, Apurva, and she said, I asked what's new, and then she wrote 5 things. So much new is happening in her life. Meditation seeds many, many desires to become that great being. And then, so desire is essential. And she's thought about introducing meditation to a college, and she went, and the desire had to be there for it to become stronger. And then already she is seeing the manifestations coming where people either agreed or agreeing in the process to go and then teach meditation in college. Everything is happening through the desire. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Ya mati sa gatir bhavet. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. As your bhava is, that bhavat is happening. Ya mati, ya is your buddhi. The buddhi intellect is the one which is causing you to go into right desires. And so then intentions around it will happen. And so intentionality happens when you have the right, how much you are in touch with the consciousness. But the buddhi The right jhana has to be there for us to go into right intentions. Mukthabhimani mukto hi baddho baddhapi manyaha. Mukthabhimani mukto hi baddho. If you think you are muktha, that means you are in moksha, that means you are liberated. Mukta means liberation, liberation out of suffering. Somebody asked, what is the way to liberate? Increase your knowledge. Liberation happens through knowledge. But knowledge cannot be just intellectual knowledge, it must be fully absorbed, and that's where meditation comes. Accelerator of receiving and of absorbing, of contemplating, of having that support to understand concepts like oneness when you meditate. I never understood what oneness was, it's an intellectual statement. Yeah, oneness, but how do I feel ever with somebody? And most of somebody who's probably is bothering you. It's an intellectual concept, for sure. Only after coming into breath meditation, where you truly, truly dissolve yourself, your material form goes, you are in this infinity with one, with everyone, then you slowly, slowly get to and say, one is the concept. I understand it now. I have experienced something like this, okay? There is a connection. Not until that time. Mukthabhimani mukto hi baddho. That means if you feel you are liberated, you are so. Baddhabhimanya. If you're not, if you feel you are bound, you are tied and you are, stuck here, then you are so. Em kidantim satyam ya mati sagatir bhavet. This is what is being told as truth. That ya mati sagatir bhavet. As you think and feel, as your mati buddhi is, which leads to bhava and thought, is sagatir bhavet, is how your future is. It is said from spiritual science that your thoughts, your feelings, or your intentionality leads towards your creation. It is so. Unless somebody desired of something, it is not happening. It is just that some of them do not know, if not today, they desired about it in the childhood. Many people desired and wanting to become that, become this. Now they say, I never thought it coming to me. It is coming to you because you thought about it. If you didn't do now, of course you have a plan from the past. Our past life, there's a plan to experience something. Nothing ever comes to us without we are having intended. Aham Brahmasmi, if I am the consciousness, then why would something be pushed to me? I must have an intention. If I am the free will through which my intentionality is happening. It happens here, it happens in a plan that we make. No event of a company can be thought about as something pushed onto me because there is a group of people who have planned for it 5 years ago, and so they're executing the plan. And when you come into a company, you also agreed, intentionality is there, and said, I will agree to the company's plan and go and do it. That's how you came into the company. So you agreed. Your intention was to go with what is given to you. And so then something is coming to you. Now, what you experience is always there is a past of what you are perhaps intended sometime before, where you've seen your friends doing creation. Oh, how nice it'll be that I also go and develop something. How nice it'll be also travel. How nice it'll be also help. All those unconscious thoughts that are there are constantly creating for us. We are very unconscious of our thoughts before. And so then we keep seeding creations. Without knowledge, we are unconsciously unconscious intentions. We are creating unconscious intentions unconsciously, not even knowing. I need to somehow, pull those guys down. I have to somehow get my promotion. Somehow. So that means you don't care what happens to others. Push or pull, you have to get it. That means manipulation. That means this and that. We will go and do it. Unconscious intentions. Unconsciously, not being aware. As we increase our understanding, we become conscious of our unconscious intentions. We start becoming and say, what am I doing? Why am I pushing people to get my things done? We become conscious of our unconsciousness. When I become conscious of conscious and then becomes conscious of unconscious of the conscious intention, that means eventually you'll start playing automatically, creating intentions that are great for everybody. You are in a manifestation, true manifestation alignment, where it is good for you, good for everyone. But it starts with the desire and intention. Quantum physics also, dear friends, is talking about the same in a double-slit experimentation that has been repeated over and over and over. Observation manifests or collapses wave function into physicality. That means observation collapse wave function physicality means that the subatomic particles like electrons and neutrons, that quantum physics notice them as energy by default. They're not matter. We talked about this on day 7 of this program, that everything in this universe is all emptiness and energy. The electrons and neutrons, which we go to the last mile in a subatomic particle, in an atom, if you go in, then the last thing you see is electrons and neutrons, and those two are energy by default. They're not matter. And that energy becoming matter through observation. Observation collapses the energy, the wave function, into matter. Observation. That's the double-slit experimentation that they've done, proving the same. There is some observation, somebody observing to see something as some way, and so the observation is thought and feeling of an experience, dear friends. For each and every one of us, the desire plays the role. Now the question is then moving to the right desire. The power of thought enhances, power of thought leads to desires, is the cause of all creation. Manifestation happens to everyone if they intended. The question is, are they patient enough to wait? Do they have the strength to hang in there? Suppose I start my company. Our company grew, then it went down significantly to the point where it was about to close. We had a lot of people, many people had to let go, and then we became very, very small. To the point that it appeared like as if we were very great failures, because we were 120 employees of software company, and then became to 9 or 8 is the biggest failure. So many people give up right there. I too was wanting to give up. Honestly speaking, I was a little dejected about the whole thing. But then a mentor, somebody, a Patrizi in this case, went to him and asked, he said, wait, patience. Then a messenger, when you have surrounded with people, meditators, then we have messages. Vani had great intuition. And she said, you will run this company, so wait, don't leave. And so then I hung in there. You hang in there, and sometimes we just patiently wait. And if we're able to patiently wait, things change, things turn around in a beautiful way. And so then it grew, and then eventually it was acquired. It happens. The question is, manifestation happening. Am I ready to wait patiently? Do I have the right intention? And then is it manifestation alignments? Is it aligned to what I truly desire? And then if so, then automatically you are going to give your attention on it, or observation or attention on it. Will have to bring it into your physicality. If we wait sufficiently enough, it is that we don't wait sufficiently enough. The thought power is there, things are coming, but then we cancel it because we don't wait. We say it's not happening. We move on to something else. We cancel it and move to something else. in a gate of creation. But it's the power of thought. It's called Shankalpa, power of thought, power of intention, is what causes things to happen. Manifestation, the fundamental foundation of manifestation is that our thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. What you think is what you become. Man is nothing but a product of his thought, Mahatma Gandhiji. If you can dream it, you can see it. Walt Disney. Henry Ford, the greatest automobile maker, the inventor. If you think you can do, you are right. If you think you cannot do, you are still right. It's up to you to choose which way to go. So, dear friends, we will understand the quantum physics model of creation in this week. Tomorrow, we'll dedicate the day for Patrizi's wisdom and knowledge, and one of them is this Shankalpa Shakti, or the power of thought. He was big on it. And he said, if you meditate, then your thoughts become greatly aligned towards your true purpose. Purpose is something that makes you very passionate about it, that makes you feel good about the thing you're doing. So that means then you're able to give attention to it all the time. I'm so fully in alignment with Buddha Yoga Foundation's role that you ask me to do a session any time of the day, I'm ready. I'm so aligned to it. Nagendra knows. We will be so aligned. That means we're able to give our energy to it. That's the whole idea, attention to it. When you give it attention, that means your energy flows into it, and so something happens, beautiful creation happens. And so he was big about meditation will help people align to their purpose automatically, or things that are most important to them. That's what it is, purpose. It's a big word, but it's ultimately regenerated to, leads towards saying that what is important to you, that your soul nature feels good. And how is it known? Something that thought about experiencing in this lifetime. Like a vacation. When you go on vacation, you think of experience something. Same way, we come with a plan to experience something in this lifetime. When you're aligned, you're constantly happy. So he was big about meditation be the basis for creation. And then of course, then he knew meditation increases your power of discerning right and wrong, because as you learn the knowledge, meditation allows you to learn more knowledge. And so then you're discerning right and wrong, so you move to right intentions. That meditation in you is giving so much of power of will, because you're becoming consciousness, you gain the power of consciousness. So you are always empowered state to go on and do. Don't doubt. God consciousness is not doubting. Are they doubting? Is Lord Shiva thinking and saying, will it happen, not happen? Lord Vigneshwara thinking that way? When somebody touched the ropes of Jesus Christ, they used to heal. When they go and touch Jesus Christ's robes, they used to heal. And so people used to be wanting to go and touch. And then people said, I'm touching you, then I'm healing. He said, it's not you touching me, it's your faith. Your faith, your desire to get healed, and your faith that this is happening to me, and then it's so strongly a desire that you are healing, that happens. If you have a faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. That's what Jesus Christ said. It's your faith that is causing it to happen. So Patrizi is big on this whole power of intentions, and then moving towards higher intention through meditation, which is fundamentally aligning to your purpose. And so then you can create naturally, automatically. So we'll study this more rest of the week. So thank you, dear friends. Thank you very much. Yes, Preeti, any announcements?
Yes, sir. There are two announcements today. So first is this the book club. So book club, Inspire Book Club, and is on Monday and Wednesday. So today is a book club at 8:15 to 9:15 morning batch, and evening it is 8 to 9 p.m. And the book in discussion is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. And another announcement is about a youth program, which is starting from today, Vibe High, Dream Big. This is a 40-day journey, which is beginning today. Batch 1 is from 7 to 8 a.m. and batch 2 is from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Please join it. Thank you.
Thank you, Preeti. So hope people are able to take advantage of these book sessions. Breaking the Habit is one of the must-read books. It was so crystal clear where I would get stuck when I read the book. There's a point where my company was in a stagnation. Didn't know. Got the concept introduced in You Are the Placebo. Then went back to read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself to understand completely the whole subconscious behaviors and programs, how they hold us back, and then things that we can do to move out of it. Right? It's a beautiful book to read to overcome our subconscious programs and beliefs. So thank you, and see you all tomorrow. And we will definitely, we have 3 events. We have our morning 6 o'clock, this batch about, just remembering the whole simplified new age spirituality that Patricia dreamt of tomorrow. It's like a summary of this whole program, I guess. Many things that we learn in this program, we will learn through others who also interacted with him and how inspiring he was. And so there is that in the morning English. Then we have Telugu batch that I'm going, and so there is that also program dedicated to that. And then tomorrow, most importantly, at 10 o'clock in Pyramid Valley, we will be there. We're doing in-person Pyramid Valley International in-person event. And then whoever can make it, and everyone in the Bangalore, or welcome all masters with us used to be joining the 10 to 1. We'll do a nice meditation, 90-minute meditation, and then we have sharings and exploration of Patriji through various other masters out there, right? So these events are knowing more about Patriji and his inspiration for us to absorb into. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Believe in yourself, there's power in you. Have faith in your dreams and they will come true. There's much you can give if you do your part. The choices you make should come from your heart, so believe in
Okay. Any questions in the chat, Preetiji?
Yes, sir. There is one question by Ajit Kulkarni ji. It is, he is asking, is it advisable to do meditation session each day, more or less same time of the day? Does it make any impactful difference?
What do you feel, sir? What do you feel? So far you heard, and thank you for being a great participant in this. What do you feel? What comes to you? You heard the science of it now, so far. Anybody's understanding, would like to write in the chat? about it? Preeti ji, you answer. Yes, great. That's all it is. The answer is you can do any time of the day. Consistency is the matter that matters. Consistency matters so that we build upon the circuit and circuit and circuit, right? If we're consistent, then what we are learning is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger in the brain, and so then it starts working for us. That highway road is laid out after a few days of regular laying on it, layer after layer after layer. Otherwise, they'll destroy it and it'll start again. So that's all it is. Consistency is essential. Being in touch with a field to be motivated to gain that new knowledge is essential. Yes, meditation is reading and it is listening to others' experience. Three things. They're essential, all three. Any time of the day is fine. Okay. But many people, the question was that, right? The question is it the same time to do? Yeah, any time is fine. Different times of each day is fine. Many are, however, doing in the mornings or evenings when you are in a great state of meditation already, into that alpha state when you wake up, or in the night when you're about to sleep. If you feel you're not going to go to sleep, about to sleep, you're sort of retired for the day, where you instructed yourself that, okay, now everything is over. I'm like relaxing. When we instruct that to ourselves, automatically so body sort of relaxing you, right? And so go into alpha states. So those are great states to meditate. But many people may find themselves in those states even during the day too. And so you can meditate that time. Yes, madam.
Two hands are raised. Shall we unmute them?
Yes.
Sudhakar ji. You can unmute yourself. Sir, please unmute yourself. Meanwhile, we will take another one. Lucky Seth ji. You can unmute yourself. We are sending you a request. No response.
Okay. Right, folks, then. Yes, Preeti ji. There's so much newness.
There is one chat in the chat. Someone raised some point of thought. Shall I share?
Yes, yes.
Is by Jay Krishna ji. He's saying, I'm remembering one point that told by you in September AMR. He said, like, Planet Kingdom has formed a mash under Earth to exchange information or protect each other. So does it apply to human kingdom? He says, like, animals can do, why can't we human can do this? So this point is motivating me to share this info with more and more people.
Your voice broke in between, so I'm just reading here what happened. So September AMR, the plant kingdom has formed a mesh under Earth to exchange information, protect each other. Yes. So applied to human kingdom also, where planets are doing, why can't, as a human, we cannot do? Yeah, when plants are doing, why can't as humans we can do? Of course we can do. Yes, this point is motivating me to share this info with more people. Wonderful. We are in this web of connection through energy, but then we can be in the web of connection through our regular words in physicality of it. If plants and trees can connect through their roots below the earth and then communicate through this energy grid, and so we too can form many communities or spiritual communities coming together, and then one exchanging information to another is another great way of forming a great mesh of this. Yes.
Another question by Faguni ji. So she is asking, observation of thoughts means manifestation. How much time it takes to manifest on an average? And a perfect step-by-step procedure for teenagers in simple short explanation. She's asking.
Yes, that'll be covered on Wednesday now, madam. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, have 4 days. And so utilize the time to 3 days we will use, but Thursday I think we will use for sharing. Many of people will come and share. And we'll have the time. We'll talk to you about there will be a class on 5-step process. And so we will cover that. Okay.
And for teenagers, I think youth program is starting from today, so they can also join there. There also we teach manifestation.
Yes. Sure. Can we have Meghnaji left? Meghna Bhatt, Narendra?
No, sir, I've asked her to unmute.
Okay. Yes, Meghnaji.
Yes, sir.
Please share your experience.
For me, it was good, sir, because it has helped me in many ways. I couldn't get sleep, like at the night, I was suffering for getting sleep. After you doing yoga and meditation, it has helped me to get better sleep, sir.
Okay. Then how is meditation helping you?
It is helping me in many ways, sir. I was like very anger. I am very angry person. After doing meditation, it has helped me to reduce anger and um, it is giving me calmness, sir.
Awesome. Where are you from?
I'm basically from Kerala, sir. Kasargod, the area called Kasargod,
Okay.
the region called Kasargod.
Please give it to everyone.
Sir?
Please share this with everybody.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. World Meditation Day, everybody pays attention to it. So that's a great opportunity to give. Because there'll be some media, there'll be some talks, everybody says, oh, tomorrow is Meditation Day, like Parents' Day, Teachers' Day. So that attention is already there. We just have to now be there in front and say, here is a pamphlet talking about meditation, how to practice. There's a meditation section in our website. One can simply take that. And there is a breath meditation small guide is there, PDF. They can take that and then share it. Okay. Right, Preeti ji. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Please give me a call after this session.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Believe in yourself, there's power in you. Have faith in your dreams and they will come true. There's much you can give
keep smiling, be happy, and see you all tomorrow at the same time. Till then, bye bye and ma salama. Thank you so much, everyone.